Listen up. If you like Ethereum and you like other coins, it's time to pay attention. There's a major formation happening in the charts, and I'm going to unveil it right now. If you're new here, my name is Steve, and I'm going to help you have a lot more success and a lot less stress by focusing only on the facts in the charts. Let's jump straight in, hit that subscribe button, join the movement. What we have in front of you right here is CoinMarketCap, and we're looking at the dominance, okay? So this is the Bitcoin dominance chart, and we're only gonna look at 3 lines. We made this chart a little bit simple. Down below, we just clicked off all the other things that we're not interested in. We're only gonna cover 3 lines. The orange line, which is Bitcoin, the purple line, which is Ethereum, and the white line, which represents all other coins, okay? There's some major developments happening here, things that haven't happened in many years. So it's time to pay attention. It's time to buckle up. Let's take a look. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna click off the other coins just to clean up the chart a little bit, because we're gonna start with Ethereum, my favorite. Now, if you like Ethereum or you even remotely enjoy it, this will be music to your ears, because what's forming here is something that really started forming all the way back here in 2017. Okay, early 2017, we got some resistance here at Ethereum at that 20% level. Do you see this 20% level here, right? Now you can see, again, we got resistance from here, and we started getting some support at that 20% level afterwards, and then turning in back into resistance. And we haven't really visited this area for the 20% since 2018, since January 2018. Now, what we formed here is actually considered a cup and handle, but we'll get into that in a moment. Let's just focus on support and resistance. So we know unequivocally that 20% is a major level dating back to 2017, early 2017. And then we held it as resistance here, and it took us a handful of years. We formed our base, we started to form our first higher high here, we formed our second consecutive higher high here, but we fell into that resistance trap again. We're back here at that 20 level. However, the formation is looking very strong. We're in a short-term uptrend. We were in a downtrend for a handful of years. We're in a short-term uptrend. We made our first high, we made another higher high, and we're right at that 20% level. You can see on the screen here, we got to 19.99% when we just recently got a resistance here on August 8th. Now you can see where we're at, and it becomes very clear. And I'm gonna make a very bold prediction that may seem laughable at the time, but if you fast forward a handful of months, it may not seem so laughable after all. If Ethereum gets above this 20% level and holds support, it will be a rocket ship, an absolute rocket ship. Ethereum will be all over the news. It'll be the talk of the town, significantly more than it is now. And on top of that, the charts, just based on the facts in the charts, it's saying that, well, let me hold that thought for a second, because this is a big, bold prediction. In order to understand it, look up at the top, look at Bitcoin's domination. Anybody could see, even if you don't understand the charts, that the dominance of Bitcoin has been going down ever since the early days. Now, does that mean nobody likes Bitcoin? Does that mean Bitcoin's falling apart? Absolutely not. It just means that more coins are coming into the market and people are greedy and they like other coins. That's all it means. But basically, if you're a chartist, you understand that Bitcoin's been forming a high and then a lower high and a lower high and a lower high and a lower high. And it's been in a long-term downtrend. It formed its base down here. This turned into a failed rally. This was a double top failed rally. It's 69%, 69%. It was a failed rally because it couldn't get above this previous high here. So it was a double top failed rally. It rolled over. And what it's saying is, if Ethereum gets above this 20% level, it's highly likely that Ethereum is going to overtake Bitcoin as the #1 on the CoinMarketCap. That's just the facts in the charts. Because we had this double top failed rally here, this rollover and this run up with Ethereum, changing trends, getting to this level that's been significant, by the way, for 4.5 years. This 20% level is not for a couple days or a couple weeks. It's been the most critical level in Ethereum for 4.5 years. If Ethereum gets above this, it's going to take the #1 position in this bull run, if this bull run remains. So that is just the facts in the charts. Now, it's probably going to be short-lived, but that's looking like Ethereum's going to be on a rocket ship, and a lot of people that are invested in Bitcoin will take some of their position and put it into Ethereum because they're greedy, and they'll probably get burned in the end, but it's going to be a fun rocket ship to be on. Now your question is, well, how about the other coins, right? Let's say that you kind of like Ethereum, but you're really interested in the other coins. What are the other coins saying? Well, now we've got our white line up here, and our white line actually overtook Bitcoin for maybe 1 day, meaning the other coins, the other category, the market cap of all of them combined was actually slightly larger than Bitcoin for just a couple moments in time. However, we can clearly say that since early 2018, the other coins have been in a long-term downtrend. And we can say that because we formed our high here, we formed another lower high, and then another lower high. And you can see that we started to form our base, and we formed our lowest low here back in January of this year, January 10th to be exact. We formed our lowest low here. Then we started to form that base starting here in September of 2019. So we formed this base for a couple years here, and we formed our first ever higher high back here on 5/16/2021. You can see it was higher than the other ones. This was our first higher high, and what we want to see is coming out of our low here, and we formed our first high. We're starting to reverse trend. We're trying to reverse trend. And when you've been in a downtrend for multiple years, it takes some effort to reverse trend, but other coins are very close. And I'll give you the exact number that I'm looking at. You can see that we formed our high here. For the other category, you could see it on your screen. It's 22.48%. What does that mean? That means that if the other category were to get higher than 22.48%, we would be in technically, officially, an uptrend. And if we are, that means we have reversed this downtrend, which we're in for multiple years. And then it's highly likely that the other category of coins, the other coins, would explode. They would have a similar explosion to here when we broke this downtrend and we formed our base and we finally broke out and we went to the proverbial moon. That's what it's looking like, okay? We've been in a downtrend for multiple years. We're battling, we're trying, we're testing, and this 22.48% is the key. Watch over the coming weeks to coming month how we deal with this level. If we're to make another higher high, it's highly probable, given the charts, given where Bitcoin is, given the facts in the charts, that other coins would go above this orange level, which represents Bitcoin. Those are the bold predictions. Those are the things to watch out for. So if you hold altcoins, watch these levels. That is the key. If you're looking for when to take profits and when to sell, I made this video, when to sell cryptocurrency. 3 simple steps. It will help you tremendously. This video right here. I'm going to link it above. So look above. If you can't find it, go down below. It's there. Watch that video. It will help you tremendously. I'll see you right back here in the next video. Let me know your predictions down below and hit that subscribe button.